from Western Ball in Amarillo. We're here for the title matches of today's JBT event. We got 3 events going on at once. On the scratch division here to the left, that's Angel, Ortega, and Trey Sledge playing. Each of them have 1 title, so someone's going to double their career title total over there. And Angel right now leads by 11. That's a spare working shooting in the 7th. In the middle here, it's our women's series title as Krysta Carlisle, yesterday's handicap champ, is playing Adel, Wahner, who made back-to-back scratch top 5s on the weekend. They're in the 5th frame, and it's Carlisle who leads in this one, even after missing that 10. Over here in the handicap division to the right, Jonah Seawright, one of our all-time handicap title leaders, is taking on Vanessa Romero, who's having an excellent season herself. Jonah's got to win by 4 to win this match. And I got to be honest with you, I can't even see the scoreboard from here. That 8 out is not going to help. That gives him 73 through 5. Gives Vanessa an 8-pin lead plus the 3 that she's getting. Don't have a tripod today, so I'm going to try and keep this as unshaky as possible. If you've never seen Trey Sledge bowl, enjoy the next 10 minutes or so, because it is just maximum power. We have lots of different two-handers on tour these days, but Trey might throw the most devastating strike ball out of all of them. Although it was far from a dominant day for him. He barely snuck into the match play rounds at plus 23. Came alive a lot more in match play here. And as it stands, he trails by 11 with that 2-4-5 conversion. Takes some big early steps to get his momentum going, then plants that foot at the foul line, and just maximum torque. Great timing, fun to watch bowl, I'll tell you that. Adel's fun to watch bowl too, because she is just a machine as far as target. She might be the best spare shooter on tour. Her or Dallas, maybe. She doesn't. Whoa! No 2-pin fall over there. Adel finished 5th in the main division, main tournament yesterday, and 4th today. And your women's series runner-up yesterday as well. So it's all Adel all the time lately. Good for her. They had a little youth tournament to open up and test out the lanes for nationals for El Paso, and she won that as well. Angel won his only title this season back at Starlight. Tall guy, taller than me. Sitting on a 13-pin lead now. Totally different style than Trey. A high hit there will give 2 pins of that lead back. Angel, much lower rev rate bowler, a really low backswing. Just relies on accuracy for the most part. Nice shot from Wahner there. She continues to trail by 15. Angel switches the ball, it hardly hooks at all. Nicely done, making that spare. Bowled on Abbey Road today, much more forgiving pattern than yesterday's Mexico City. Scratch cut yesterday was 74 down with mulligans. Scratch cut today only 19 down, so really makes a difference. Jonah taking his time over there, so we'll catch Krysta here. Right after she won yesterday, she had to go bowl league, so she's got a lot of mileage under her belt today. Nice shot from Ortega. Jonah with that unique delivery where he just comes to a plumb halt before his pivot step. So it's almost like he throws this 2-step approach the whole time. When he's on, he is on. Knows how to win once he gets to step ladders. Don't be ashamed of being on camera, Alyssa Williams. Gotta get you on camera one way or the other. That. Carlisle avoids the chop. Trey shooting in the 9th frame. Time to get short over here and scratch. 10 of the pit. Angel would spare strike in his 10th for 204. Trey can strike out in the 10th for 212. So both bowlers on strikes in the 9th. That's who's going to perform the best in the 10th. Romero, meanwhile, matches Seawright's double with one of her own. This is the weirdest thing about this place. After you strike, most places show, like, you know, a picture of a turkey or an X. Here it shows random birthdays. Other than that, Western's fantastic. That shot was not fantastic by Krysta. Trey pretty much has to strike here in the first shot, and he devastates that 10-pin. Boy, I think like 90% of Trey's light hits get messengers, and dead flush for Romero for 3 in a row. Over here, we've seen some 6-7s made today. Krysta would love to do it here. It's not going to happen though. She's only going to get the 2. Almost rolled it a super fancy way. This strike makes Angel get the first one. Oh boy, hook stop for him. He gets it. Boy, that ball had to settle up in the pocket. It did. The fill ball, very important here. Super important here. 212 if he gets it, that would force 19. Strike 9 spare from Ortega. And eating up and handicap as Seawright matches Romero's triple. Fill ball for Trey. Huge. Fantastic finish for Sledge. Just a matter of will it be enough. He's got a lot of second places. He would love to add another title to his collection. Angel goes strike 9 spare to win. Anything less, a tie or a loss. Seawright's working on 3 in a row and in his 9th to the left. We'll focus here on the deciding shot. Comes up high, leaves the 7, not to be. Trey is going to win title number 2. Boy, just for a second looked like he was going to trip out everything. He was high in the 8th frame on this lane, couldn't make the right adjustment here. 204 is the best he can do. Trey is a 2-time champ. Well, I told Angel finished 3rd yesterday, and I told him, hey, do 2 spots better today, and he darn near pulled it off, didn't he? Hello. I had no idea you were down there. Jonah, meanwhile, 3-7'd over there, so that open frame puts Romero in the driver's seat. In fact, we're going to move over here and catch just a little bit more of it. Get a little behind the scenes, the back of the scoreboard, the back of Mrs. Sanchez, the back of Josh Demick. Carlisle can strike out for 192. Adel with 9 spare strike for 192, so Krysta can strike out and make it a match over here. In handicap, Romero's in control on a 3-bagger in the 9th. Make it a 4-bagger. These girls can play. I'll take Adel, Krysta, and Vanessa any day. To any other 3 other players.
Get ball on 56, please. Get ball on 56.
Thank you, lane 56, says Krysta. Oh dear, that high hit's probably going to cost her that match. Seawright can only strike out for 189. He's given 6, so Vanessa just has to stay behind the foul line and not cuss at me. How about that, right in the 1-2. Rack up another title for Romero. So 170s is all Krysta's going to be doing, so it's going to be Vanessa, Adel, and Trey. Always fun coming out here to Amarillo. Thanks to Randy and the crew for having us. Good turnout today. New Mexico, Texas rolls on to Albuquerque next month. And then El Paso and Bernalillo. So Krysta gives the Ushka look on the fill ball. Romero can finish out with 230 scratch, and she will. Wow. You can't stop the ladies. And Trey. or two-handers. Adel threw a 267 scratch game earlier today. And this game's going to finish out in the 190s with that spare. Boy, shoot spare, she's going to get it. Made back-to-back 210s yesterday. Makes 310s like they're nothing. And a 231 scratch for Romero is more than enough. Now Jonah's going to have to wait another day for yet another title. That's a valuable finish for him with all those points. And it starts to be points this time of year, so we start vying for invitational buys, TPC berths, elite TPC stuff. It seems like the season lasts forever, but all of a sudden we're 2 weekends away from invitational weekend. Solid game from Jonah, just couldn't fill in the in-between frames. And happy birthday, Flynn Smith. Don't we all feel that way today? That's what I was talking about, just so you know. We'll be in Seattle and Phoenix next weekend. If you're watching this week, we'd love to see you there. Check out our website for the full schedule. Facebook for all the details. Jonah, P.S. by the way, we should say, beat his now ex-girlfriend, Taylor, in the semifinal. I think they'll still be together. I don't think we'll cause a breakup there. I don't know. I can't see Taylor. I don't know if we have any verification of that or not. Did you hear that over there? That's Mr. Taylor. Great job out of all of our finalists. We will see you in Phoenix and Seattle next week.